May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
I'm a fan of VDM, and from the question, whether she actually took the case to him, if not, he would have been meddling in her business. I just feel Phyna wanted to just use her sister to cash out. That's just it. It's a painful fact, but she was after the money. Forget about the emotional things. When a woman cries, everybody just feels the woman is in pain. She's not in pain. She was thinking of the money. Yes, if not, are you trying to say Phyna Big Brother does not have what it takes to actually provide medical care for her sister? She has to wait for Dangote to come and give her money. And the essence is sideline. Hello. Her sidelining VDM was because someone is trying to help you. You get to meet someone to help you. And no matter who comes at the site to tell you I need this guy, if you're a smart person, you know that this person has what it takes to get him to where I want to be. Maybe she felt the demon was going to collect part of the money. It's still that greed. That was why she just sidelined him. And at the end of the day, as God will have it, she lost the sister. So, yes, as God will have it. Yes.
Phyna issue and Phyna challenge, the conversation about the Phyna thing. First of all, rest in peace to her sister. And what I have to say about this thing is, we are talking about Verydarkman getting into the situation. My question is Verydarkman there for the purpose of saving a life or for the purpose of salvaging his ego? Right? Because if he was there to save a life, despite what Phyna did or what Phyna didn't do, he should have insisted in saving the life first. Then later on, he can now come back and let me finish up. Later on, he can now come back and target the situation. Because what we are talking about now is to save the life. And yes, we can blame Phyna all we want that she waits for money first at all. Exactly. Nobody knows this to save a life, right? That this thing happened to her and all. Think whether Phyna betrayed Verydarkman or he didn't betray him. So long we see him as the common man, right? The person that fixed common people's issues at all. He should have taken the situation as a common person issue and insisted that anything he should do in his power to make sure that lady is first saved before any other thing should have been what he would insist on. Then after that, you can now start tackling the entire issue, right? Now, the whole putting money first, Phyna not putting money first. I believe that as a celebrity, what makes a celebrity first of all is the social capital before your bank account or whatever. A GoFundMe can be created to get money and all that. She could solicit for help. The most important thing is to make sure that her sister's life is saved, and that is what I'm talking about. Verydarkman, Phyna, everybody should have ensured that this lady's life is saved before we go back to whatever thing we're talking about. So to me, yes, Verydarkman is very good with his crowd and pulling people to service for the situation. But to me, I would have said that he should still insist and make think.
I feel it's so sad that I think we should drop our phones and try saving souls. And that's because a lot of people are now wired whereby somebody's dying and what you're looking for is money. Somebody's dying. I mean, for me, God forbid, but if I was Phyna is an influencer, right? Yeah. She was in Big Brother. Why do we have communities? Rather than saying you want to go and wait for Dangote to bring the money and then maybe it was not forthcoming and all. Phyna, you have a car. You could sell your car. You have your head. You can sell it. The first thing was for her to save her sister first. And after then, please, can you hear me? And after then, you can come later. You can come later and actually tackle the government, because what was happening on the internet, which what I was seeing was this bill is so sad. This one said this one, this one said this one, this one said this one. Why we have communities? For example, there are times where you say, oh, if something is happening to this person, come to me, we'll find a way, reach out, right? I feel it is not just even VDM alone. Phyna had people she has done influencer jobs for and others. She could go to those people and they will help together, everybody. But it was basically VDM and other people. So everybody was just after, let me post to get likes. Everybody wants to get view. Everybody wants to make money. And they forget the part of humanity. And when she died, the news, they were like the first people to actually post it. The same Dangote group, we were the first people to actually post the news that she was dead. The same way they were so fast in posting that news, they were not fast to actually start that treatment, because if they started earlier from the onset, there's everything they see that girl would have survived. Okay. But they did not. This one said
a lot of people should learn is the part of betrayal. You see, people like us, we don't see instances where friend go tell you so, but you know what John do me? What is John do me? And you can say, hey, John do my guy this thing. No, me and John not go talk again. You can't go and body with your guy. 2 weeks time, you can't see your guy. We John, they can't leave you for bush. If not for VDM, the kind of attention that whole scenario got, it wouldn't have been up to that. Then now, Dangote, who felt like Nigerians are not now aware, then they called you. Then the person who gave that strength to the information, a lot of things that coffee say, they said they don't want VDM. You now can't go corner. We should learn. Betrayal is a very terrible thing. You see, most times some people feel like they can get away with it, but trust me, it's temporary. Because you see, waiting cause that same problem where you there now. You not plan for ammo. Tomorrow, another problem goes to come. They'll leave you. So Phyna should learn. Unfortunately, I wish the sister lived to even understand what Phyna was fighting for was money and not her. I wish she lived, but unfortunately, she died. Phyna is a betrayer, and betrayers should desist from betraying people.
First instinct of a person goes a long way to defining who that person truly is. If Phyna had respect for the health of her sister, her first instinct would have been to even fly without Dangote and wherever she studied.
I'm standing now. While I understand emotions, I think I was not to always put emotions to things. Because if you look at Verydarkman applied about Phyna, his anger majorly was on the very first paragraph, which was money. And for us, because we are very emotional, we feel like, first and foremost, we've already accused Dangote of killing the girl. So it is obvious that Phyna will not bear any atom of blame in this. But what I'm saying is that the first instinct of a person should be saving life first, and not dragging who will go and see Dangote and who will not go to see Dangote. If Phyna had the influence, she should have gone to meet Verydarkman. And the moment she met Verydarkman, already brought everything about her family in public. So there's nothing like Verydarkman is meddling in people's problem or not meddling in anyone's problem. Agreement is agreement according to Wiki. If you meet me and I tell you, say, I will help you publicize this thing, make them go say for fit. Don't go behind me to go and do that thing and tell me you don't want to see me. So why you come to me in the very first instance? So you know the problem is that when it has to do with women, we are very emotional and we tend not to say the truth. But the truth has to be said. Somebody raised, I'm not saying she should go and sell her week, but I can actually tell you that Phyna has the financial muscle to do what she can do to solve.
First and foremost, let's be realistic. If the lady in question, the deceased lady, is actually Phyna's real sister, bro, let's start with fair way before you talk about any other thing.
Thank you.
You are a celebrity, in quotes. You not get the money, no problem. Like somebody mentioned, forget with whatever thing. At least you get connection. You get connection to reach VDM. I believe you have same connection to reach other people. And now VDM was able to get a point to hold these people. So you should keep in mind that this guy has fought way bigger people. And he has gotten victory in most cases. So for them to say they don't want him, it should give you the initiative, if you have, that you need this guy to win this battle. If you don't have. I'll not say much.
Undermines Phyna's effort in this whole issue. First and foremost, if Phyna was not a celebrity, we wouldn't have even heard about this issue at all. The Phyna came outside and spoke about her sister's issue. That was the first scenario I heard about this issue. Before she now reached out to VDM. And she and VDM, I think they have some kind of relationship. But whatever issue that came up between them, you shouldn't be saying she's after the money. That's so insensitive to me. It's annoying.
So I don't have much details. I don't have all the details of what happened. But then I think we should stop blaming Phyna for her sister's situation. I don't think at any point they stopped treatment. If she really needed money, I feel like she would have come out to ask for money. So I don't think money was ever the issue. She was in a critical condition, so there was nothing extra that they could have done. They did all they could to save her. We're talking about flying her out of the country. Do you know that before you fly her out of the country, you need some type of hospital clarification for them to clearance to make sure that she's satisfied to fly? So if money was never the issue in this case, I think her condition was just too bad that there was really nothing that could have been done differently to save her. So if she's following up, if she's fighting for money and other extra things, that's another problem on its own. But let's not say she died. The sister died because Phyna did not, bring out money, or Phyna did not do what she was supposed to do to save her sister.
And I will never be. However, Phyna reached out to him. What would you have done when she went behind his back? If I'm Phyna, for the fact that he said I don't want this person, I'll bring him because I know he will negotiate a better deal for me.
God bless you.
But she went, because of whatever reason she has, she went behind his back. And what BDM said, I saw a video, he said he would wait first, that he prays the girl survive. He even threatened that the girl dies, he'll go and close down the operations. So he has done what he could do. If she has carried him along, probably he would have mounted more pressure that might save that girl's life. But because she was after the 1 billion, allegedly, yeah, like people said, if God forbid, if my sibling have an accident, the first thing to save their life, whatever I can do within my power, I will do. And I'll do it. But rather, they were looking for compensation. And that's the problem we have as Nigerians. When things happen with big companies, people are always after compensation. Not even the life. I had one story too.